Hello, 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 hello. Today we're going to play. Let's see here. Today we're going to play Final Fantasy 1. Originally released for the Nintendo Entertainment System back in 1987, published by Square. It's the first one out of 16 games now. And I have never sat down and went, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 1. I think I tried messing with it once on the NES, because I owned a copy at one point on the NES, and it was rough. Rough to say, yeah, to say the least about it. It it's old. It's old, it's classic, but we just got a brand new version released for I guess the PlayStation 4. It's on Steam. It's on mobile. You can pretty much play it anywhere. And we are going to touch the one and only. Oop, wrong screen. Me. Final Fantasy. So this is definitely the shortest one out of all the titles. It shouldn't take too long. Most Final Fantasy games, the ones I grew up playing, you're gonna spend. I mean, if you speed run Final Fantasy 9, that takes like 12, 13 hours, and that's speed running it because like they actually have a prize if you get to the end of the game, which you pass everything to get that far. But if you get to the end of the game in like 12 hours, they give you an awesome sword that's stronger than anything. But at that point in the game, you don't need the strongest sword because you most likely leveled your way up through it. It is what it is. This game is considerably shorter. Um, yeah. So, Final Fantasy. Let's do this. So I've never played this game before. I don't know what characters I want to do, what I'm gonna create here. Probably just go with what the game suggests. Do a white mage, black mage, thief, and warrior. Not even mess with the red mage or the monk or the. I don't know. Let's just give these guys some names. Back when Final Fantasy didn't say, "Hey, these are the names of the characters," you got to put in your own name. Let's name this guy something generic like Bart or Bard, Bark. Let's see. We'll call him something dumb. Well, let's name him. I know what we're gonna name him. We're gonna name him. Oh, where's the? Oh, I'm using a keyboard. Here we go. We'll call him John. We'll call him John Fantasy. Okay, yeah, that's fine. He's John Fantasy. We'll name the White Mage. I don't know. I don't want to be creative. Let's steal names from other Final Fantasy games. We'll name the White Mage Garnet, because of course. I forgot you got to name your own characters in this game. Like, what do we call it? So that means this has to be Vivi then, right? Like, I don't think there's any other option. We're not gonna just name all of these characters from FF9. What about blue hair dude? Blue hair dude. Let's give him. He's a what? Thief. We'll call this character. I feel so uncreative. What are we gonna call it? Blue. Creative. Let's name him Damn it. Thief. He steals things. Let's call him Hands. Hans. Hans Muggy. Something dumb. Okay, Hans Mugger. Sure. Okay. We've got our characters. Yes. Let's just start. Reading time. Yeah, so they HD'd this up and added pixels that didn't exist. It looks so much better than it did. The world lives shrouded in darkness. The wind dies. Oh. The seas rage, I think it said. I looked away for a second. The earth decays. Wow, look at those graphics. But the people believe in prophecy, patiently waiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. Ooh! Move, switch party members, left, right, confirm, back, cancel, open. Yep. Wait, random encounters? Default speed. Walk or run. That's kind of cool. Alright. Oh, look at me waddle. That animation's wonderful. Alright, let's go to the castle. Castle Cornelia, first floor. The king is searching for prophesized warriors of light. Those crystals, could it be? The king is searching for the prophesized warriors of light. Those crystals, could it be? So I'm going to assume that they're all going to ask me the same thing. The king is searching for the prophesized warriors of light. Those crystals. You must see the king at once. Okay, those guys officially have that voice. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, the 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter, Sarah? Garland, a knight once in his majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of his majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have no one who can match him. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to the north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. In lieu of a reward. Go now, warriors of Lart. Lart. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. Okay. Oh, what can I do now? To interact again? The warriors of light have come at last. How long we have waited for this day to come. Garland is no longer the man I once knew. I beg of you, please return my daughter to me quickly. Okay, let's get out of here. He wants his daughter named Sarah, which, spoilers, is an Easter egg also in Final Fantasy IX. That Garnet's real name is Sarah. Where do I go? Oh, who are you?
Please save Lady Sarah.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that these NPCs don't have a lot to offer. Garland was once the greatest knight in the kingdom, but power consumed him, and he lost sight of who he really was. Oh, there's a wizard man. How do I get to the wizard man? Does he help me? So one thing I do know about Final Fantasy games is half the time a lot of characters will just give you random junk when you start your journey. So we'll see if anybody gives me anything. My sister! I want my sister! Oh, I'll save Sarah. Oh. Cornelia. This is Cornelia, the city of dreams. Oh. Please welcome. We charge 30 gil per night. Would you like to stay? No. Please come again. What are you? I'd be most happy to teach you about about equipment. Would you care to listen? No. I need to know about items? Nope. Okay, so these are tutorial guys. Hear about monsters? No. And use of magic. Yeah, every Final Fantasy has different magic rules. There are two schools of magic, black and white. White magic is comprised of healing and defensive spells, while black magic is, offensive. Each level of black and white magic contains 4 distinct spells. Let me guess. Fire, water, lightning, and, wind. Forget, command, wipe spells you learn, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, my minimap. I can see that there's a weapon shop. Do I have money? Hey, it starts me off with money. Alright. Do I need to buy a weapon? Let's see. Do we have anything? Oh, he's got a knife. And a knife, and a staff, and a staff. Alright. We'll just start off with what it gives me, I guess. Oh. Whoa. Okay, we're walking. This song's catchy. It's stuck in my head. Goblin. Oh, I just totally. Oh, okay. He's down. Attack. I have no magic yet. Okay. More commands. Oh, okay. Hi, Krenz28. How are you doing? Playing some Final Fantasy. I've never played this one. This one's old. Yeah, this game released in 1987 by Square. It was the first title in the Final Fantasy games and have spawned 16 direct sequels and like 12 other games, a couple of movies, and just got redone. And this looks really good compared to what it used to look like. It was a black background and just the character sprites. It didn't look good. And right now we're on the way to save Sarah, which is the king's daughter. The daughter of the king of Cornelia. Oh, damn. Crazy Horse. This is on the PS4. They just released all of the original pixelated Final Fantasy games 1 through 6 sometime this year. And I have the first one and I haven't played it yet. So I figured I'll start at Final Fantasy 1 and slowly work my way through them. This one, though, originally was released on the Nintendo. The original Nintendo back in the 80s. And when I said that this looks really good, this does look rough because, I mean, it looks like an old game. But if I were to, let's see if I can't make this work over here real quick. Let's see, hold on 1 second here. We're going to try something. Okay. Let's see. Alright, yep, I got it. Let's see if this will work. I'll show you all real quick, and therefore anybody else jumping in the video at any point will get to see this. This is what the game used to look like. Here is the battle. Just a little example of the exact same video game. Everything's in the same place. They just absolutely overhauled the crap out of the user interface and made it look like this is actually probably right where I'm standing. Yeah, right there. We'll just pause it. That's where I'm supposed to go. So yep, that is. Let's see, display captcha. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so this by all means looks phenomenal. Oh, I didn't let all my characters. I didn't pause the game. Oh, whiteout. All right. Yeah. Oh, it auto saves. See, that's something the old one wouldn't do either. You had to manually save, and if you turned off your system, you had to start the whole dang game up next time again. Well, no, I think it had a battery. The original Yeah, the original cartridge probably cost like $60 back in 80 something, 87, 88, because it had a battery pack in it as well that would store your information. You're able to, like, it saved a line of code, a single line of code that would put all your stuff back where you were, which made those games expensive. Like in the 90s, most video games off shelf picked up a Sega Genesis game or a Super Nintendo game. They were all $50 at the time. The whole $60 thing didn't happen until PS3, Xbox 360, where they're like, we'll make $10 more off of video games. But in the 90s, games like Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, on the Nintendo 64, they were like $80 release titles because they also had more expensive chip on board, and they came with batteries inside of them, and they were quote unquote more expensive, so they cost more as well. Little fun facts about old video games. Oh yeah, plus the system itself to play these on were launch date Nintendo 64 came out, I think it was $399, and now launch date games like PS5 was what, $600, $700. People then buying them, putting them on eBay for $1,000 because they only made like X amount. The most expensive video game system ever released, though, came out in like 1991. It was called the 3DO. Panasonic put out the system. The Panasonic 3DO list price, I think it was like right around like $900 or something nuts, and that was in 1991. So you could have owned a video game console or almost a computer for that price. It was very expensive. And the system wasn't good. It was a disc system before people had disc systems. It came out a couple years before the PlayStation 1, and most of the video games were, at the time, what they called FMV video games, which they'd release full motion videos on these discs, and you controlled what happened. So a lot of interesting games with, like, Tim Curry and, the guy from Clockwork Orange, Malcolm McDowell. They would act in these, like, really silly video games as bad guys, and you controlled the video game, but it was a movie. It was ahead of its time, but they didn't sell well at all. The good news is, if you wanted to play one of those games today, Panasonic 3DO costs you only about $150, which 150, 200, which isn't bad for the fact that it was a $900 thing at one point. Alright. Yeah, I couldn't imagine kids getting the 3DO. I believe that it was definitely better off, well-off adults that were purchasing those things. Because the 3DO, if I do recall right, had a line of adult video games also. And the player kind of worked with the whole full motion video, so you could get some adult titles on the 3DO. Those are worth more money than the whole damn system on some of those games for that system, or like $200-$300 for a title. I I had a Panasonic 3DO once. I played Doom on it and like 5 other games, and it was a mess. And then it started collecting dust, so I sold it. It was one of those, ooh, this will be really cool, I want to play these video games. And then you're like, oh, these games are terrible. Let's sell it. Let somebody else get a chance to do the same thing I did, I'm sure. Dude. Giga Swarm. All my characters are gone. But autosave. That is so wonderful. Alright. Bye-bye, skeleton. Woohoo! Level up. Do I have any items? No items. Configuration. On. Auto battle. Auto battle? Let's see what that is. I can just run? Well, that's cool. Ooh, I can make the screen look like it has a CRT filter. It's like I'm playing on a glass screen. It's actually kind of cool. Modernized or classic? Well, can I see what classic looks like? Oh, what did I do? Oh gosh. That put like a really, really harsh filter over it. Yeah, we want modern. Oh, there's a map. This never existed in the originals. That's cool. Alright. Standard. What do we got? Background music, arrangement. Oh, jeez. There's the original music to the game. Because it had to fit on a 8-bit? Yeah, 8-bit video game. There's something really kind of cool about the old music, though. Sounds like a little MIDI file. Oh, but that new one sounds so good, doesn't it? Wow. Alright, cool. Little bit of a quick save. Nice. Now my options are saved. Let's go save Sarah. Oh, yep. No, John Fantasy. Do not fall. I don't have any items. Attack. Attack. Attack, attack, attack. Oof. Hans Mugger is down. Oh, my whole party was defeated. Yes, let's load. Alright, so this game may be shorter, but I feel like I'm just going way too far, way too quick. Let's go back out. And let's just grind for a minute. Maybe buy some potions. Oh yeah, that was much easier. So, grinding is exactly what we're going to have to do for a minute. Check that crazy horse. Oh, hi, Alley Cat. What's up? I hope you're doing well today. I think you noticed that you have a wonderful sword next to your name now. That gives you some special abilities. I upgraded you to a moderator. I hope you don't mind. So if somebody says something absolutely horrible, you can delete their messages, or you know, you can. You're just my mod now. But you can also pin messages. You can ban people straight up. So somebody came in here saying a whole bunch of hate stuff and slurs, or didn't like, you know, something, you have power. It's a cool little job. Oh, not you. You're absolutely fine. Hey, Alley Cat, you see what I named these characters here? I named the characters, well, like everybody calls that character John Rambo, and it's been memed to death because it's like, oh, he's Rambo, it's the name of the movie, and then they started calling John Halo, and like you add John to whatever you're watching now, it's like, oh, that's John, blah blah blah, Hans Mugger, and then I had to go with Garnet and Vivi because Final Fantasy IX. Alright, I need to buy a potion, and I don't know where to do that in this game. Probably in the coffee pot? Welcome! Hey, potions! They're expensive. Whoa, you can straight up buy ethers in the first video game. Crazy. Wait, I can buy a cottage? I know about tents, but damn. Alright. Think I'm good. Thanks. That's the end. Let's buy a weapon. Something stronger. Made a little bit of money here. Oh, okay. Attack plus 12. And it only costs 8? That is so cheap. Oh, I can't use it. Yep, I see what's going on here. Wow. So... Uh-huh. This game has definitely a different system than newer games, which I'm not complaining. That's funny. I can give her a hammer. The cost price is so cheap on these weapons. Okay. Equip. Optimal. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'll get you in a minute. Cool. Yeah, a whole cottage. Alright. Clothes. You know, the classic clothes. I'll buy 2 of those. Huh. Well, I wasted one. Whatever, I have money. There we go. Equip. Optimal. Optimal. Optimize. Optimize. Alright. So I think I need a Phoenix down. Phoenix down. Do they sell Phoenix downs? Oh, they cost 500? We have to get this character alive again. Sleeping should do it, right? How much do you charge for that? 30 gil? Oh, he's still down. Confusion now. Here, yeah, protect, blink. Yeah, I'll buy you that. The real question is, how do you revive characters in Final Fantasy 1? Half tempted to Google it. Fire. Sounds good, right? Teach you fire. Teach you thunder. What's this way? Oh, it's all the same place. You go to the church in towns. There's a church. Where's the menu? That's not it. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, what? That's definitely not it. The church in town. Well, I don't see a church, so I'm gonna assume that this town should have a priest. In a Final Fantasy game? Is it this old guy? About finding the crescent moon. He just up and left town. You know anything about reviving? Hi there, I'm a dancer. What's that? You want to dance with me? Hee hee. Oh, okay. I once lived far to the east of here in a harbor city called Pravaka. These days, I hear it's turned into a pirate's den. Sounds like a provocative town. Oh, boo. Alright, so I don't see a church. Oh my gosh. It's this thing that's not labeled on my minimap. Yes. It cost me 40. Yay. So the minimap in the corner of my screen showed all these different buildings that I could use. Like see the sword and all that stuff. But that building was not highlighted. Ta-da! Oh, he revived him, but he revived him to 1 HP. That's not great. I didn't heal him again. What am I doing? Here. Puns. Attack. 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 Right on. There we go. Oh, it remembered that's what I was doing. Whoa. Amelia. Castle Coordinate. Chaos Shrine. This is super cool. It tells me how many chests there are. There are 6 chests in the castle. I would never have known that. 13 in Chaos Shrine. we should be good now to attack this bad guy, whoever stole Sarah. Nice. We leveled up. Woohoo! A Black Widow. Wow, so the characters in the first Final Fantasy game definitely haven't been too creative so far. You know, you think Final Fantasy, you think Marlboros, you think Chimera, you think Behemoth, and all those classic characters that have fallen through all the Final Fantasy games. But I guess Sid hadn't even been introduced in the first game. I think he got introduced in like the second or third game. Moogles didn't exist until the third game or second game. Third game. So a lot of the lore that spans all third game. Okay, yeah, say a lot of the lore that spans the Final Fantasy games just did not exist yet. But y'all have to start somewhere. Could you imagine how much more scared and terrified they would have been making this game had they been like, oh, we're going to end up making like these games for the next 30 years? That would have been like Pressure City. Like, we can't screw this up. Woohoo! We leveled up again. Alright, I don't know where I'm going at all. I'm assuming there's a door somewhere in here. Ooh, preemptive strike on the Giga Swarm. Wow, this game just gives experience left and right. I have to say, the leveling up system in this game, super fast. But again, I know that this game takes like a half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour or something to beat. I don't know. I'm sure there's some super quick speed run to this game compared to the 110 hours you'll put in Final Fantasy 10 or 12 or any of the newer titles. Oh, the door has been secured with the mystic key. With the mystic key. Well, where the hell is this mystic key at? Jeez. 7 enemies, nothing like that. Oh, I can't attack them all? Okay. Dang. Smart. She took it. In the newer games, she will still use the cure on the dead party member, and it's just a waste of a move. Alright, I've been poisoned. Oh, I'm out of cures. I'm out of MP. Well. Oh, I'm out of magic too. Okay. Cool. HP is getting there. We're breaking 100. Alright, what am I gonna do about this problem? Oh wait, they've updated this game. I can push a button and it turns encounters off. So, if it's in the game, it's a part of the game, correct? Like, I didn't break it. Yep. Alright, you gave me a thumbs up. I'm gonna go with that. It's a part of the game now. It wasn't in the original, but it's a part of the game now. So I'm gonna use it. I would like to raise Hans Mugger. He is my fallen warrior. I thought he was my thief. That's why I called him the Mugger. And it was a play on words of Hans Gruber from Die Hard. Yes, bring her back. Oh, they're all they're all warriors. There are none in need of my services. Do not lose heart, brave warriors. Okay, mister. Mista. Did I get money from all this? I mean, it's there to be used, otherwise they wouldn't have it there. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Do I have money? Oh, I have a lot of money now. Cool. Yeah. And this should heal all my characters, right? Because we know it doesn't revive them, but it should heal them. It's like a Pokemart. Or a Pokemart, Pokemon Center. Do. I don't think there's anything else I need. Echo Grass. Antidote. 1 MP for each magic level. That's funny. Alright, we're off to find this key. We must save Sarah. I wonder what the original translation of this game would have been. Like, because you know the character wasn't named Sarah. I bet the original Japanese version probably had a wonderful name. It was like probably like Hime something, you know, because Hime means princess. So it probably had like such a elegant name. And then they were sitting around going, we need to dub this for North America. What are we going to call her? I don't know. Sarah's a popular name. Okay. We have Princess Sarah in a Final Fantasy game. That shit won't fly today. Oh, they're all rooms. Okay. A leather cap. Equip. Hey, he'll take the leather cap. Is the key going to be in the last room I look? That's what's going to happen here, isn't it? Mystic Key. Where the hell is the Mystic Key? Oh, son of a... okay. I'm assuming this is the bad guy that stole Sarah? It's Garland. Of all characters, it's Garland from Final Fantasy IX. Well, I mean, it's not the same character, but they liked reusing names. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's there? The king's lapdogs? Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Oh shit. Gotta get that big bad boss. Attack. Attack. Attack.